Welcome back to Lost Souls, guys. Today, there's a few things that I want to do today. Okay, the first thing that I want to do today is our base. It's not looking nice, is it? And I want to remedy that today. The second thing that I want to do today is I want to get into Tinkers a little bit more. I want to get us some better tools going. And this is still going. I actually haven't played since I ended the episode yesterday, just because I've been so busy this week. Over the past few days anyway. So we got quite a lot of resources there. So the first thing to do is to decide no, I was going to clear this area out, but I think the first thing that I want to do is I want to get together some resources. So I'm a little bit earlier recording today than usual, so I'm going to have a little bit more time for this episode. So what I want to do is I want to go ahead and I want to sieve down some gravel, because I want to get some of this stuff. And I think what I want to do is, can we find a way to automate gravel? Let's have a look. Gravel planter. Okay, let's just have a little look. So we can't do that. We could grow it. We can use a compressed hammer, which is probably the way that I want to go. Don't want to go pulverizer. I mean, we've got the breaker. We got this block breaker here, which I don't want to do actually. Mechanical user. Let's have a little look at that. So we've got this mechanical user, which we can't use because it requires too much. So doesn't look like I'm going to be able to automate the gravel. Looks like we're going to have to do it manually, but that's not that big of a deal. I do have a stone hammer somewhere. Can you... Because normally it says that you cannot vein mine with this. So I'm wondering, can we vein mine with it? Because that would be pretty good if we can. So let's go ahead and put this cobbled stone down. And yes, we can. We can vein mine that. So I'm going to get a full inventory here, 3 rows of gravel. I'm going to sieve 3 rows of gravel, and I'll come back to you with all the little lovely jubblies afterwards. So I'll be right back with you. Welcome back, guys, and I've got some stuff melting down, some not alloys. I got a little bit of things melting down, so I've just got iron in here at the minute. But this is what we got from the sieving. In total, all added up, there are a couple of little bit leftovers that don't quite make a chunk, but this is pretty much what we've got. I'm smelting down the iron now, but if I'm going to build this Tinker smelter, I want it bigger, which means we're going to need grout. We are going to need grout, and you know, one of the hardest bits of grout, if we have a look, is the actual clay that we need. Like, the sand isn't a problem, the gravel. Like, do you mind? Do you mind? Can I just hit it? Thank you. Ah, the cheek of that thing, eh? The absolute cheek of it. Okay. So, I actually want to automate clay, or at least the best of my ability to automate clay. So, the first thing that I want to look at is a sink, okay? We can use this. So this requires some terracotta, some iron, and a water bucket. Okay. So that's all doable. Now the question is, do I have terracotta? Actually, before I do this, I can smelt clay, okay. So, do I actually have any clay? No, I don't. So I'm going to need, it was 5, so I'm going to need 5 pieces. So let's just, I actually have more sand. Okay. We'll just do the whole lot. Hammer. There we go. Boom. Okay, so we've got that. Now I need a water bucket. We get a lava bucket. My water bucket's probably in here. Nope. Then is it in the overflow chest? No. Oh! I know where my buckets are. I know exactly where my bucket is. Oh, hello. You mind? This is my base. So this is where I've been getting most of my blaze powder from. I mentioned that in the last episode. So, unfortunately, I think I got to use my bucket, because my bucket is actually here. I remember now. See? Devil remembers things eventually. Eventually. So I'm going to actually need to turn all of this into clay. And I'm just going to go through this again once with you. I know I've done this in a couple episodes, gone through this. But my thinking is that people are going to be watching this to figure out how to do certain things. You know, you're not going to be watching me because I'm too small for you to actually watch all my videos. But you are going to be like, oh, I want to know how to do the Tinker Smeltery. And if you want to make the grout, you know, I might as well at least give you a quick overview. I mean, if you want to know it in more detail, like how you get the actual smeltery, I do have a video on the channel you can go and watch. But this is more advanced tinkering stuff. So these are gonna smelt down. I thought I had a. I could have sworn I had a bucket of water. These are taking an awful long time. These used to be a lot faster. They used to be. Which is kind of frustrating. I know there's been an update to the pack, so I think he's changed the time this takes. Which is annoying. I don't like that change. I very much dislike that change. Very much dislike it. Because it means that I'm going to have to take another cut now. So yeah. What I'll do is I'll just... do I have a... I don't think I actually have any tanks that's got water in it. Yes, I do. Okay, we actually have a tank with water in it, which is good. Okay, so I have no idea if what I'm going to do is actually going to work for this, but I'm certainly going to try it. So, we take water, you put water in here, you take some dust, and you put some dust in here, and boom, you get clay. So I'm going to get enough terracotta together to actually craft this sink, and I'm hoping we can actually pull from this sink. So we'll find out. We'll find out. So I'll be right back with you. Welcome back, and I've got the terracotta. I've got pretty much everything that I think that I need. I got the water bucket. I don't have the iron. Let's remedy that. Okay, so we should be able to make this sink. Okay, and if we pop this sink down, I think we'll pop the sink down here. Will do. Can we not pull water from it? Maybe we can't. I thought we could. I thought we could. We may not be able to. But we will find out. We will find out. I want to try this in a little bit more detail. So, I want to make some of these fluid ducts. Okay, we got these opaque ones, which are copper and lead. And then we got these ones, which are lead and invar. And I think I want to use these ones, okay? It says building 14, so we are able to use them. So we need some invar and some lead, okay? Now, lead is not a problem. We can go ahead and need... we'll make... Actually, how many do we get? How many do we get? We get 6. 6 is fine, so we just need the 1 lead. And I need some nickel. And I can't remember what the ratio is. Wait, is invar nickel and... It is nickel and iron. Yes, I got iron. For some reason, I was thinking I didn't have... So let's just chuck all those in. This lead is obviously going to do first. I actually wanted to turn you... Actually, no, because I want the lead to come out. I want the lead to come out. So we'll get the lead out. There we go. And we'll let that finish. And then this should alloy together to give us invar. We should be able to make this. Now, I don't know if this is going to work. Okay, I haven't tested this. Unfortunately, I'm on a very tight schedule this week. Well, I was on a tight schedule over the weekend and some of this week. Should be finished by the end of this week doing what I'm doing. Which means I'll be able to have a little bit more time to put into videos. But I am trying my best to get out some quality content. But it's not easy. It's not easy. So we got the nickel. And this iron should alloy down to make ourselves invar, which is there. We turn that back on. We'll grab our lead. I don't know if I can craft with that. And I need 2 invar, so let's just get that. Awesome. Okay. So, da-da. Now I need a servo. And I believe we're going to have to go with this one, which is an iron nugget, 2 invar, redstone, and glass. Okay, so I should have all of that, to be honest with you. So let's grab some invar. We need some iron nuggets, so we'll grab 1 iron, glass and redstone. Okay, so let's just craft that into. I think I've just had the mail come. I've just heard a big plop downstairs. So we should have some redstone, and I should have some glass. Glass would be up here. Yes, cool. For once, I have everything that I need. Okay. So let's just grab a servo now. Now what I want to do is I want to grab one of these crucibles. And I'm just going to grab the send one. I know that it's still processing, but it doesn't really make much of a difference. And actually, no, I didn't need a crucible. I don't need a crucible. I need a barrel. So we'll just grab one from here for now. Just to see if it works. If it works, then we can work on this a little bit better. But for now, I want to just see if this will work, if it'll allow me to do. So if we do that and we go hardened flux stock. Okay, so that does pull. Okay, so if we put that there, we say ignore. Doesn't look like it works. Does it have to be on the bottom? That's a little bit of a bad scenario there. Okay, nope, still not filling up. Okay. So what about if we put it so it's on top of the barrel? I know that this shouldn't make much of a difference, but it may do. So I think this actually doesn't generate water, which I was a little bit afraid of. So let's just have a little look at water. We can get water buckets from various different sources, and it doesn't look like we... So we can get it that way, but that seems a little bit of a long way. Wooden crucible, magma crucible, fluid transposer, the cauldron, the bottler, squeezer, light well. Smelting, obviously, the wooden crucible. So, unfortunately, it doesn't look like this way is going to work, okay? So, I don't think I'm actually going to get to the base building part of this, because I actually want to set this up. So, we're going to work on another way to do this. Because where there is a will, there is a way. Okay, and I'm going to need first of all, I'm going to need a chest. And I thought I made up a couple of chests. I did, they're out here, Okay, so we're actually going to take this chest. And I don't want any of this. I don't really care about these rocks. I've got more than I know what to do with. What is it, shift and Q? Yes. Okay, so I've got the chest now, which is what I wanted. And we'll let these despawn. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna set this up a little bit. We'll put it I don't know. We'll set it up over here. Okay. I don't want that. Like, go away. So we're gonna set up We're gonna automate the production of clay. So I need one of these crucibles. Okay. And now I need an item duct. First of all, I ought to make sure I can use an item duct. We've got this, which is lead and tin. Can I use that? Yes, I can. Okay, cool. So if we grab some tin, we'll grab 2 lead just to make sure I've got some. Which one's tin? You are tin. And we'll grab 2 tin. So tin can go in, and then we'll put lead in just a little bit after it. And we'll go ahead and we'll get our stuff from here. So some tin and some lead, and we can make up these item ducts. Which does mean I'm going to need another servo. But that's not a big deal. Okay, so let's make up this item duct. Okay. Which is cool. And I need another servo. I hate it when I do that. I'm missing glass. Okay. Glass isn't that big of a deal. Glass is not that big of a deal. So let's grab glass, and we'll make up ourselves a servo. And I'm not sure how many of these I'm going to need, but I'll make up. We'll make up 4. Okay, so let's automate this process. So first thing we're going to want is this. This is going to have our leaves in it. Okay, so we'll chuck our leaves in there. And we want our leaves to come from here, and we want them to go into the crucible to make water. Okay? So we're going to do that. Okay, that's exactly what I thought would happen. So let's put a servo on here. And we'll say ignore. And then that is now putting leaves in here. Okay, so now we need to take this flux duct and we need to extract this from here. And we need to put that into... where are we? The barrel. The wooden barrel. Boom. So obviously we need another servo there. Extracts items and fluids from something. We'll say ignore. And then that is now filling up with water. Okay, so now we're getting water into this, which means I actually don't need this anymore. This ran its course. It did what it needed to do. I just don't need it anymore. So if we do this, then what we're going to do is we're going to put a secondary chest here. We'll give it to you. I don't care that I'm destroying the ship. The ship doesn't really matter to me too much. We want the item duct because what we want to do is we want to say that, okay, you know what, you need to pull an item from here, and in here we'll put dust, and then lastly we'll take another item duct. This was an item duct, right? Yep. We'll go here and we'll say extract the item from there. Okay. And we are going to need another chest for this, which means do I have another chest? Let's just make another chest. So we'll make this. Where did that go? No, don't do that. No. Stop it, game. Game, work with me here. Let's find that. It's somewhere in here. There we go. So we'll make a chest like so. And then we'll make a pop chest. And then we'll put that there. And then this we just have to dump leaves in here, and this will automatically make us some clay. Which is awesome. So that's good. That's good. Now, let's just pop some of this away. Now, let's have a little look at the quest book, see what else we can do. Because I was going to do some building, but I'm going to need that clay. And that's going to take a lot longer than I thought it would take. So we'll see if there's anything else that we can knock off. We can do this tool forge, okay? Which, again, is actually going to require clay, because I don't have any seared brick. Actually, I do have a little bit. What does that require? Aha! We're good. Okay. So, we're going to grab... Oh, it's in my... It's over here. We're going to make up some casts. I'll tell you what. I'm going to clean up my inventory. I'm going to get sorted out because I'm a little bit all over the place. And I'll be back with you in just a little while. Welcome back, guys. And I want to finish this episode off now by going ahead and just making ourselves a set of tools. Because these... They're not going to do it for us anymore. We need to upgrade a little bit. So, I want to use Tinker Smeltery. We got some gold in here. I actually want to put some iron in there because iron is exactly what I want to use for this. So we're just going to pop some iron in there and, you know, we're just going to pop that in. Doesn't really make much of a difference. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to make the tool forge, which allows us to make better tools, unfortunately. Tool station, part builder. I put my tool forge away. I tell you something, guys. Oh, you can tell I'm a bit tired. I've been running on very little sleep lately, and I've been sleeping too well. The tool forge is not in here. Is my tool forge out there? Did I just not see it? I'm just double checking now that it's actually not in here. Am I just going insane? Is it in my inventory? Nope. Part builder. There it is. It's called a tool station, not a tool forge. We're making the tool forge. Ah, my brain. This is what happens, kids, when you don't get enough sleep. Okay, so we complete the tool forge. There. And now... Aluminum brass. We could actually make that. But I don't think that I want to. I think... This is smart casting. For automating the smeltery, you're going to need a smart output. But anyway, we're going to actually work on tools. That's our main focus. Okay, so there are a couple of tools that I want. Okay, We've got the sword blade pattern, we've got the axe head, we've got the pickaxe head, and we've got the shovel head. Okay, but I also want a hammer head. I also want a excavator head, and I also want a broadhead pattern. Okay, so these are the things that we're going to need. And actually, while we're here, we're going to get a large blade pattern. Okay, so we're going to need some stone. So if we go here, and what we're going to do is we're going to go over here. No, wait, we're pop building. Yep, we're going to go that, and we're going to make a sword. And then we're going to trade these out, and we're going to make a stone version of all of these. Okay. And so long as this pack is the same as every other pack that I've played with Tinkers, this is how we make casts. But it is very possible that this has changed. So I'm just making the stone variants of what I want, okay? And then I'm going to turn this stone into iron. So I'm going to put the stone there, and we're going to pour gold around it. Okay, this gold is going to then destroy the stone cast. And I'm going to go ahead and take iron, and I'm going to plonk iron down in here. Okay, that's very, very easy to follow, but there are a couple of other things that we are going to need. Okay, the first thing that we are going to need, we're going to need a tool rod. Okay, we're going to need a tough tool rod, and lastly we are going to need a large, oh no, sorry, not lastly, we're going to need a large plate pattern, and we're also going to need, we made this one up earlier, we are going to need this wide guard here. Okay, and we're going to need this binding pattern. So these are all the casts we are going to need, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make an iron cast of, yeah, pretty much all of these. An iron variant of all of these. So we've got that. Okay, so I don't need the blade pattern. I can put the blade pattern away now. Yep, sword blade pattern. That was a sword blade. Yep. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take the axe head, and no, I'm not going to do that. I actually need to make up the stone variant of these. My apologies. I never made the stone wide guard, which I need. We got that. So we got those. I need the stone variant of you. I need the stone variant of you. I need the stone variant of you, and I need the stone variant of you. Boom. So I'm going to make up a gold cast of all these, and I'm going to make up an iron variant of them. And then when I'm ready to put the tools together, I'll come right back to you. Welcome back, and I've got most of it done. By most of it, I mean I'm just waiting on these plates, okay? These plates are going to take a little while. But I thought we could actually come, because I'm not 100% certain if I've got everything. So I thought we'd come, we'd build a couple of the tools. So the first one I want is obviously this pickaxe. And we are going to... There we go. And it says magnetic 3. And we're just going to call it Devil's Pick. Okay. So we got our pickaxe. The next thing that I want to do is I also want to get a sword going. So we want this sword here. And we put the iron sword blade there. We go ahead and we take the wide guard. And we put a iron tool rod here. And we've got Devil's Sword. Like so. Okay. And now I want a couple more tools. I want a shovel, because obviously I want to be able to dig soul sand and stuff. So we'll go ahead and we'll make Devil's Spade. And I know there's difference between shovels and spades, but I've always called them a spade my whole life. So I'm just going to name this one Devil's Spade in honor of that. I usually call them a shovel in Minecraft anyway. And the last thing I want to make is, out of this iron tool rod anyway, is a axe. And we are going to... That's not the right axe head, Devil. Get it right. We're going to make this iron hatchet. We're going to put Devil's Axe. Boom. Okay. So we've got a nice little like row of tools forming up here. Now, unfortunately, the majority of these bigger ones, they need this plate, which we don't quite have just yet. So let's have a little look. See, we have 3 plates, which is good. So we can actually make up some of these. So the first one that I want to make up is this hammer, which is going to require 2 of our plates, okay? And a hammerhead, like so. We're going to call it... No, we're not. We're going to call it Tomby's Hammer. And that's from a game called... Oh, we can't actually use the hammer yet. But it's nice to have it. We can use this. We can't use the hacks. We can use this. So this is... I know this says we can't use them. But between episodes, like tonight, I'm going to actually go ahead and mine some quartz up and get ourselves up to some of these levels. Because we've got 12 levels here, and I don't really know where to put them. So this will give me a nice guideline of what to level up when I go leveling up. So that's why we're actually doing this. So don't worry about that. Think, oh, he's making useless stuff. You can't use them. And the next one we're going to make up is this cleaver. And this cleaver is just going to be a unique item in the fact that it allows us to go ahead and get heads off of mobs. If you look, it's got beheading 2, which means that we can actually hit a mob and we'll get a 20% chance that we'll get a head off that mob instead of like a 3% chance from the wither skeletons. And you can up that all the way up to 100%, so that's going to come in big. We don't actually have any more axe heads, so let's grab a plate. I'm actually out of iron, which is a little unfortunate. Do I actually have any iron left? No, I don't. If I completely run out of iron, just a little bit shy of these tools, it would appear so, but I do actually have some iron nuggets here. So we can get 3 iron there, and these require 8, so that'll be 3. This will be 4, 5, so it doesn't look like I'm going to have quite enough to go ahead and make everything that I want. Do I have any iron hidden in here? We could probably smelt down a bucket. That would give us 3 iron. But that's actually really inefficient of the iron because it costs more to make a bucket. We could possibly sieve some gravel for some. I mean, we only need a little bit, which is kind of unfortunate. Let's just see what we get from this gravel. See if we get anything like really worth using, or hopefully we get enough. Hopefully, it shouldn't take too long to sieve this gravel. And I'm hoping to get some time tonight. Actually, I think I will. I think I'll get about an hour or 2 tonight. Actually, so let's grab our iron and we'll see what we can make up out of this iron. We could get. Okay, so we can actually get 4 there. We may be able to scrounge up 9. So that'll be 4. That'll be 5, 6. 7, 8, 9. So it looks like we might just get 9. I think we only need 8, but it'll be nice just to make sure. First of all, I want to check that we can actually smelt. Yeah, cool. I'll get a bunch of iron when I go mining between episodes, so don't worry too much about that. So, we've got this. We want to make up this hacks here, which allows us to fell a tree in 1 shot. Which is actually really awesome, and it allows us to do some really good things. Did I did name all of these right? I don't think I named the cleaver. No, I didn't. The log fellas, and I'm taking that from Hermitcraft. There was a group called the log fellas, so we're gonna do that. I'm gonna put the A for the log fellas just because I think it looks a lot cooler, and we are going to. Our last tool will be the whatchamacallit, the excavator, which will allow us to excavate a large area. But the good thing about this pick, or not, I thought iron tools actually generated XP. It's very possible that has indeed been changed. But we can come over here, we can mine this, and we're already level 13. So I want to use this hammer. The hammer's the big thing that I want to use. So what do we need for that? We need 15 defense. The mining is 18 attack. So there's going to be a little bit of leveling up. What did we need on the mining? We needed 18 on the mining. So we'll go ahead and we'll increase our mining because we got a lot of levels. That allows us to get a little bit more on that, and now we've got 1 of those. So I'm going to work towards the defense, the attack, and the gathering between episodes. Mining the quartz, this should take me maybe an hour tops to level up to use all these materials. Like right there, we're level 8 now. And what's the next one that we need? We need 15 on our defense, okay? And our defense is here. We now 6 on our defense. So we'll be able to actually get up those levels relatively quickly. It shouldn't take too long at all. Oh yes, of course, I need to do that. Please tell me there's enough in here. We can actually go ahead and just... Nope, we can mine out this quartz. We're level 6 now, which is probably enough to go ahead and get another one on our defense. Yep. So already, we're closing in on being able to use this, you know. Which is absolutely awesome. And will absolutely make it so much easier for us when we actually get them. Especially because this hammer can clear out a 9x9 area. Maybe if we made a hammer of some weaker materials, we wouldn't have this problem. But for now, this is what I want. I want the iron stuff. You are... I don't actually want you doing that. Let's get rid of that. Let's turn the redstone clock off. Let's grab the ingot cast back out here. Let's put you there. Let's put the ingot cast there. And then let's go ahead and turn that back on so that can get us our gold. So yeah. We just need the hatchet. No, the excavator. It's the excavator we need. And seed. No, let's not call it seed. What's like a good shovel? Who has a good shovel? I don't know. We'll just call it Rick's right hand. In favor of the shovel that Rick carries in The Walking Dead. I'm sure I've seen him carry a shovel at least once. We'll just call it that. So between episodes, I'm going to try and get myself up to the levels needed for these. We can't use the basic axe, which is unfortunate. But it is what it is, and we will make it work. Okay. But I think that is actually going to do it for this episode. And I think we'll go ahead and we'll. I want this episode to be about this auto clay thing, and I also want it to be about the Tinker's tool. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to take a picture of this, and I'll name the episode Tinker's Tools, and then people will be able to know that, hey, this episode's about Tinker's Tools and it's about clay, some sort of automation. We actually have one piece of clay this whole episode, which is actually really, really dreadful and terrible. This is going to take some time. I'm really sad that he actually did this, but we have completed a quest. Right here, look. But before I would do that, actually, the pack has actually been updated since then, and there's a very possibility that the pack has actually been updated again. It seems like every morning I wake up and I load the pack up and there's no update, and then when I've finished recording, there's an update for the pack. So I think he's like, oh look, Devil's recording. I'm gonna put an update out. Yeah, so I really appreciate it if you didn't keep putting updates out when I'm playing. But at least the pack is actually getting regular updates. It's like almost every day that there's a new update. So unfortunately, we've only got one of these to claim today. We're hoping for something good. We got some medikits. I think I'm putting those in here, haven't I? Nope. There we go. So that all comes down to it. But yeah, guys, that's going to do it for this episode. So if you have enjoyed the video, please do consider leaving a like. It really helps out the channel, and I really do appreciate it. So please do leave that like. And also click subscribe if you want to see more from me. Normally I do 3 videos a day, 2 Minecraft, 1 something else. But this week, or at least for the next couple of days anyway, it's just going to be 2 videos because I'm just super busy. YouTube isn't my full-time job, so unfortunately I do have other things that I need to take care of. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for this. So guys, thank you again so much for watching. I'm the Devil, otherwise known as Kyle, and I'll see you in the next episode. And goodbye!